What's up, nerds? Welcome to the Cool Nerd Show. I'm Steve Trezza.
Scott Burnett.
And today we're going to talk about the Easter eggs that are in Suicide Squad, the movie. And there are a lot.
Yeah, not crazy.
Not a crazy amount, but there's a good amount.
Yeah.
And some of them are really in your face. And some of them, not so much.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about...
Save the best for last.
Yeah, we'll save definitely the best for last. And then we'll talk about the ones that you kind of saw that were kind of obvious first. As always... Of course, we're going to be talking about the movie, so there is a spoiler warning, so...
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Right now. Click away. If you haven't seen it, click away now.
Unless you don't care.
Which would be weird.
We warned you.
Yes.
Okay. So, first off, we see Belle Reve, and Belle Reve is the prison based in Louisiana. Belle Reve Prison, which was established in 1987, Suicide Squad comic book.
Yeah.
And that's where all of the inmates are.
Yeah, that's kind
They get
it's
taken
like
from
a
Suicide Squad.
Easter egg light.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a runt.
I guess.
Yeah, it's a tiny egg.
They're not trying to hide the fact that anyone's in Belle Reve.
Especially because Ike Barinholtz's character was like, I'm a guard at Belle Reve. Like, he just kept saying it.
And then later in the movie, we have a flashback of... There were quite a few.
Yeah, in DC fashion, they do flashbacks.
Yes, they do.
They took it from DC TV.
And there was a flashback kind of telling the story of Harley Quinn's origin.
Yeah.
And we see Joker push her into a vat of chemicals.
Yeah.
And on the vat of chemicals, we see Ace Chemical. Which, if you know the Joker's backstory, it's the same vat that he fell into. Or same company that he fell into.
Yeah, you probably...
To become the Joker.
If you saw The Killing Joke recently, Ace Chemicals was in that as well. Yeah. So it's a pretty famous DC location. Speaking of DC locations...
Midway City?
Midway City.
Yeah. Which is where most of the movie takes place.
Yeah.
Midway City is a fictional city, and it kind of resembles Chicago, although Chicago also exists in the DC universe.
There's something to a Chicago accent there, too.
Chicago.
You kind of represent Chicago. Also, notably, home to the Hawks.
Yes,
Hawkman and Hawkgirl.
Hawkman and Hawkgirl, that is their city. It's Midway City. So
A bit sexist that it's not Hawk Woman.
I mean,
But that's a product of its time.
She was created in what, the 40s? So yeah, there you go.
It's better than Hawk Dame or Hawk Honey. So we're lucky we got Hawk Girl, I guess.
Hawk Broad.
Hawk Broad.
Anyway, the last one of locations is we did get Arkham Asylum again in flashbacks.
Oh, I need a movie in it. I want the next Suicide Squad to be like Assault on Arkham, like claustrophobic in that. We need to see a good representation. We got it in Batman Begins.
Yeah.
But not
this universe.
Not yet. Well, it wasn't even like a proper representation of it because Nolan's universe was great.
Yeah,
like
that's
we're more grounded in real life, but
that's when you see Harley interrogating the Joker.
Yeah.
They're in Arkham Asylum.
Yeah. And it's very...
Not interrogating, evaluating.
Yeah. It's very iconic because when you see it, the camera pans and a lightning bolt flashes and you see it and it's gone.
Yeah.
And I got my heart fluttered a little bit because I want it.
All right, so now outside of location-based, we have...
But technically, this next one is location-based.
Well, what do you have? Because mine isn't.
The John Ostrander Financial Building.
Ah, yes, you're right.
Who is the Suicide Squad creator.
Yes, we did see that in there. That was a
nod to the creator. They usually do that with like street names or other thing like that. But this time it was an entire building. I think it was where they went into at one point. Like it was a big location in the movie, and it was a nod to the creator of the Suicide Squad.
And then moving on, more flashbacks. We have Paul Dini's Harley Quinn, or Batman. Paul Dini's Batman Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Which is a comic book, and that's the iconic image of the Joker and Harley like dancing, and Harley's in the full jester get up.
Tux.
We got clips of that, and he's in the tux. We got clips of that in a Harley Quinn flashback.
I'm really surprised we got full jester costume. I didn't think we were gonna.
Actually, that wasn't the flashback. That was actually the introduction to her. Wasn't
it wasn't really a flashback. It was just kind of like a quick. I guess like fan service.
Quick history of. It was when they were going over who she is and everything.
I guess it was just to say to the fans, we know the history of it, and we're not including it. We're just moving forward.
So the Suicide Squad gets into Midway City. They just land. Right. They land in Midway City. They're all
crash land
in Midway City. They're about to start the mission, and we see Captain Boomerang kind of eggs Slipknot on to leave.
We all knew this was coming.
And
I don't know if everybody did, but it was amongst the deep cut mega nerds. We knew this was coming.
He did that on purpose because Captain Boomerang is only out for himself.
Yeah.
So obviously he tells the one guy who knows how to climb anything, "Hey,
Which is such a
this is fake. Let's get out of here. I'm running. You should come with me." Because he knew he was going to go first to see if the bombs work. Bomb works. His head blows up.
Yeah.
He dies.
And it happens that way.
It happens in the comics, but in the comics, Slipknot they have wristbands on, and Captain Boomerang eggs him on to leave to see if it works, and then his wristband blows up, and he loses his arm or whatever. I think he might die at that point, but then he comes back later. And yeah, so it's basically taken right out of the comics.
Yeah, quick side note, Slipknot is dumb.
Yeah.
He's
the worst character. He was strictly in there because they're
die.
Well, we need one character for the bomb to explode.
Slipknot, it was like, he had like 3 lines, and it was like, Rick Flag had some exposition where he was like, that's Slipknot, he could climb anything. All right, that's cool. Why do you need him?
Yeah.
Sure.
He's so unimportant they didn't even make a pop of him.
Yeah. And they make a pop of everybody.
Yeah.
They have like 6 Jokers and 2 Batmans.
Yeah.
And Batman's in this movie all of 3 seconds.
Speaking of Batman, we also got the Flash in this movie, who Captain Boomerang is usually the Flash's villain. And they said that Captain Boomerang knocked off so many banks in Australia, he then came to America, and the first one that he hit, he was captured by the Flash.
Yeah, and he also refers to him as the Red Streak later in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I lost my shit. I am notoriously a giant Flash fan, and I screamed like a tiny little girl. So we got the Flash, expect the Flash, and he sounds very similar to the Justice League animated voice. So,
I like Ezra Miller as the Flash.
I'm liking him more and more. I was nervous. I wasn't one of those Grant thumpers, but I was nervous because,
And then we have Johnny Frost, who is a fan favorite henchman of the Joker, and he first appeared in the 2008 graphic novel entitled Joker.
Yeah.
And
over there at DC.
Yeah, he's definitely a fan favorite. And I don't even think they actually ever even said his name in the movie, but he's cast as Johnny Frost. But I'm pretty sure it comes up in the credits as Johnny Frost.
Yes, and
so that's a nod.
That's why I like this Joker, because he's like the Joker with henchmen.
I didn't like this Joker. I did like his henchmen, but I didn't like him.
I didn't mind it. I think it was a mix of it was a mix of Scarface, Cesar Romero, and the animated series.
I loved his henchmen. I love how he has like people in mascot outfits, and because that's the Joker,
I honestly don't think you get enough of him to make a full judgment, but I could see how people are going to be on the fence with him. A lot of his scenes got left on the cutting room floor. You could see it. Even parts in the trailer got cut out.
There was a lot of noticeable parts I found that were in the trailer that weren't in the movie. Like that whole part where they first go into the bar and Harley Quinn's like, "What are you drinking?" That didn't happen in the movie.
Yeah. I don't know if that was cut for time or just to give you something that wasn't in the trailer. I don't know, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of deleted scenes of the Joker.
I feel like this might be DC's kind of... and we're kind of rambling off now. We have one more big one.
It's a suspense. It's called a tease.
But I feel like this is kind of DC's thing of like, well, if it sucks, we'll just release the Ultimate Edition that's going to have everything in it.
I think
it's like their backup plan almost.
I think this is the last time we'll see evidence of that because with the BVS shakeup, this was a knee-jerk reaction to make it more generic. Mm-hmm. And now that this is being not critically well received, but well received by fans, it's on an audience score of like 75 or something like that, which is...
Well, we'll have more in-depth looks at that in our review, which Scott is in with Joe.
So expect a lot of more rambling. But now with Wonder Woman, we're going to get Jeff Johns doing his thing, and we'll be fine.
Last one, and this is the biggest one, and it's a blink if you miss it.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the movie, they're going through all of the, who the Suicide Squad is, and you have this whole montage of like their history of, and they do Deadshot, and they do Harley Quinn, and they do almost everyone.
Except Slipknot.
Except for Slipknot. And when they do Harley Quinn, real quick, it's literally like not even a second. Flashes on the bottom of the screen that says, "Wanted for the murder of Robin." Yeah. Or for involvement in the murder of Robin, something like that.
They're really pushing the Robin thing, so we're going to get I think we'll see more of that in the Batman solo film.
I think so, too. Yeah. So I think it's definitely going to be... You're going to see her, you're going to see the Joker in that movie, and Robin
There he goes.
There goes Rick Flag. We were talking about how he's going to fall down.
He's really upset about Robin.
He is. So let's see if he stays. There we go. All right, and that's it. That's all we got.
Yeah.
I mean, there might be some more Easter eggs. We've only seen it once.
Yeah. I'm going to see it again tomorrow. So if you see anything we didn't, let us know in the comments down below.
Yeah, let us know in the comments.
We'll shout you out in the next video, some kind of cast, something. We'll let people know that it was yours.
Tune in every Friday. We're live on Cool Nerd Show for Cool Nerd Cast. Please like, favorite, and subscribe. Check us out on all of our social media channels at Cool Nerd Show. And we will see you guys over there.
Bye.
For more nerd videos like this one, be sure to subscribe to our channel and follow us on social media.